Hello guys, we are going to be playing multiple different games, including Draw a Perfect Circle, Stimulation Clicker, and Infinite Craft by Neal.Fun. So, I think I'm just gonna get into it, and first of all we're gonna do Stimulation Clicker. Okay, let me see, I wanna get boom, and I wanna get a CPS counter. Let's get DVD bounce sound. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna get a button upgrade. And we're gonna get, yeah, lo-fi beats. Lo-fi beats. Ooh, let's go. Let's do a bunch of these. I'm gonna add pinwheel. Oh, Subway Surfers for sure. I want to do breaking news, main sounds. Oh, cheap. I want that. There you go. Oh wait, I kind of want to. Yeah, let's go. Let's do hydraulic press. I want to do a popcorn animation. Okay, let's do thunder sounds first. Now I'm gonna be right back while I let this cook. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna get food. I'm back. Look, you though. I should have just dumped a bunch of peanuts on the plate, bro. So. Okay. Popcorn. Yo. Bro. Low-key vibes, bro.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So,
Oh my god.
welcome to my garden. It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I have to think of the day. It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon.
Ain't no way.
I'll bring you outside because, hey, it's still summer. Of course, kind of like BLT sandwich. So I've got bacon, lettuce, tomato, of course, egg, like an omelet. Just basically all like with a little bit of cream, some almond mayo. I ran out of lettuce, so one of the sandwiches, this one, has actually kale on one layer. Yeah. Anyway, some salt and vinegar crisps. And what else? A beer. Anyway, can't wait to eat. I'm super starving. Let's eat.
No, bro, that makes me want to get a drink, bro. Oh, the clown podcast? We should do that.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a woman. There's a body.
A woman's body,
There's
sir?
a woman.
She's
There's
here.
a body.
Not all of her. Not all of her.
Calm down, sir.
Bro.
Can you tell me if the woman is breathing?
She has her tail. She has no face.
I'm Ingrid Mendoza, and you're in Killer Country. This week, we're diving into the bizarre death of Mirabel Diaz. Mirabel dreamed of becoming a Hollywood actress, but trapped in the small seaside town of Mystic Bay, Florida, her options were limited. She'd book an occasional used car commercial or a clown at a child's birthday party. But legitimate opportunities were few and far between.
Ooh.
Eventually, however, Mirabel found a path to acting in an unexpected place, Wild Tides Water Park. There, Mirabel donned a long silver tail and a shimmering tube top. 5 days a week, rain or shine, she'd swim in a massive glass tank, smiling at tourists and posing for pictures. At Wild Tides, Mirabel became Miss Mirabel, the magic mermaid of Mystic Bay. Then, on August 24th, 2012, everything changed. Hurricane Braden tore through Mystic Bay, destroying 65 homes, 34 Shake Shacks, and leaving at least one person missing. Mirabel Diaz.
Yeah, that actually caught me off guard.
Frank Wild, the longtime owner of Wild Tides Water Park, was among the last to see her alive.
She was a pretty redhead. Some say she had web feet. She never wanted to talk. Now, I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but she was a little cold. Snobby, you might say. When the hurricane was coming, I told her, hey, sweetie, you can stay with me. Because, you know, this place is a fortress. I got hurricane shutters, sandbags, the whole shebang. A bunker with a sauna, screening room, bowling alley. Regulation bowling alley, do you understand? Yeah, the real deal. Yeah, I told her. I got 2 months worth of beans. Yeah, all kinds of beans. Right? Black beans, kidney beans, pint-toe beans, lima beans, soybeans, jelly beans. Yeah, I was worried, you know, because she lived all by herself. I owned the building she lived in, and I knew it was, I knew she wouldn't have beans. But she told me she'd be okay on her own. Yeah, maybe if she just stayed at my place. You know, you wonder what might have been. But she said no, she didn't even like beans.
I spoke with Frank at his home over 3 bean salad. From where we sat on an expansive back patio festooned with marble statues of dolphins, women, and dolphin women, we could see the very top of Wild Tide's Megalodon Mega Twister. It's a massive water slide, just over 100 feet tall, that shoots park visitors into the waiting jaws of a fiberglass megalodon.
Please, this park employees half the damn town easily. We added that big slide, the friggin' orcas. It's a sight to see, especially the mermaids. And Mirabelle, well, she was the most popular one. You really just never think of something happening to a girl like that in a place like this. Well, except for that time when those kids got eaten during the alligator parade. Or the time the clowns went feral. Or that time when the old guy...
Behind us, something bumps. Hard. Against a glass wall.
Don't mind her. That's cannellini. Here, girl. Come here. Come on, sweet bean.
Frank Wild, heir to the Wild Bean Company fortune, is an avowed animal lover. His home, a concrete monolith rising from the steaming marsh, includes a massive glass pyramid teeming with all sorts of aquatic marvels, including, most notably, a 6-foot albino alligator named Cannellini. He also owns a narwhal, 7 dolphins, roughly 16 flamingos, 3 tigers, 7 pythons, a wild boar, and several ostriches. Most are named after beans. Frank goes on.
I used to have a whole mess of macaws, too. But every hurricane, more of them escaped. Sometimes I still see them flying over the house. I guess they wanted to be free. Yeah, whatever that means. Anyway, she was a nice girl. Sometimes. And it's a shame what happened.
Jessa Lynn Garcia, another mermaid at Wild Tides Water Park, remembers Mirabelle a bit differently.
She was just sweet as pie. She really was. And such a pretty little thing. For a brunette? Except for the gills. She was always giving me real nice tips, you know, about what to do with my clothes or my hair. She'd come up to me while we'd be putting our tails on and say something like, "Oh, Jessalyn, you know, you would look so good as a blonde." Or, "Oh, Jessalyn, don't go to that Shake Shack on August 24th. I had a vision." And, you know, she was always the second runner-up at pageants. Almost Miss Key Lime Pie. Almost the Orange Blossom Queen. Almost Ambassador to Kazakhstan. You know, people don't realize it, but it takes a lot of character to keep showing up after losing out over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm proud of my titles. Always will be. I don't take the honor of being the Orange Blossom Queen 6 straight years in a row lightly, but, you know, I admired Mirabelle, too. And she had a good heart.
Guys, I'm gonna give it a drink.
She'd volunteer all the time. She'd perform for the little old people down at the senior center. Sing that song from that mermaid movie, I'm in Your World, or whatever it's called. I don't know, my children only watch godly movies. But she'd sing that. She didn't have children, so maybe she didn't realize. Or a husband, which I also have, so. Oh, and she was a perfectionist. So she'd sing that same song over and over till she got it right. 20, 30 times. The old people would tell her she didn't have to, that she could stop at any time, but she was happy to do it. She was a natural performer. Oh, so gifted. I was never like that. I mean, you know, everyone's different. Some of us are more into the artistry of it all. I'm a Wild Tides water park mermaid because I believe it's important to provide families with wholesome, all-ages entertainment at an affordable price. But others, you know, they like the attention. Not that I'm blaming her for what happened. Gosh, no. She was a nice person. She didn't deserve that. Not at all. You just never think something like that would happen in a teeny, little, teensy-weensy town like Mystic Bay. I mean, besides that time that poor boy was pushed into that hydraulic press, or that old man who spontaneously combusted in the Publix parking lot. But other than that, you just never think of bad stuff happening here.
That's crazy.
It was so sad what happened to her.
She literally said
Of course,
got
we
pushed
all
into a
suspected
hydraulic
Jerry.
press.
He was weird.
And the old man
He followed her around like a
spontaneously
puppy. A weird puppy.
Mirabelle's disappearance left a mark on the minuscule town of Mystic Bay, with search missions tampered by downed
she said
power
that.
lines and felled trees. As days turned into weeks, the town's optimism began to fade. That said, losing hope is something of a custom for residents of Mystic Bay. For years, competing theme parks, virus outbreaks, daylight savings, and a quickly shifting culture led to a downturn in park numbers.
Hey, come on now. Wild Tides is still top quality. Some of the best damn entertainment in the state. I don't care what anyone thinks, right? But the fact of the matter is, kids don't go for that anymore. Yeah, they'd rather be on their phones playing Candy Crush or Roblox Adopt Me or Neal.Fun than at a park with their folks. So people stopped coming.
Wait.
And then, of course, that's when they found her. Or what was left of her.
What was left of Mirabelle was found by Jared Holt on November 15th, 2012, 3 months after she went missing. That's his voice you heard in the 911 call at the top of the episode.
She has her tail. She has no face.
When Chipko County Police arrived at the scene, they discovered a grisly sight. Mirabelle Diaz, lodged in the jaws of the Megalodon Megatwister, her mermaid tail curled daintily beneath her on the ancient beast's pink fiberglass tongue. The park's earliest attendees, a group of school children from the St. Brendan the Navigator Institute for Marine Biology, followed Jared's gaze, the park's famed mermaid staring back at them. That is, if she could have stared back. Jessalyn Garcia remembers the day vividly.
Oh, he was all cat and tonic when he first saw her. You know, like he couldn't move or blink or say a single word. Oh, poor thing. He just stood there, looking into the hole where her face had been. It was all sunk in.
You've got mail.
A pit. No offense to Mirabelle, but you know, I think it was the worst I've ever seen her look. And it was the first day since the hurricane that the park was open to the public. That's what's so sad about it.
Mail.
November is always a slow month. The water's cold, the sun sets early. It's peak season for the flesh-eating algae that sometimes grows on the lazy river inner tubes. But we'd lost so much money because of the storm that we were all just so excited for the park to open back up again. And someone had just up and shoved poor little old Mirabelle into the big old shark's mouth. I how's that for taking the steak right out of your popsicle?
Now, Jessalyn had a pretty good idea of who was responsible.
You've got mail.
Oh my.
Speaking of popsicles, when's the last time you enjoyed a mouthful of fresh, home-cooked food? Between work and errands, there's never time to cook a proper meal. That's where Dinner Dash comes in. Dinner Dash is a weekly meal delivery service focused on fresh, organic ingredients with recipes chosen by real chefs. Best of all, Dinner Dash meals never expire. Using our secret technology, we have eggs that last forever. Get 20% off your first Dinner Dash weekly meal kit with code KILLER20. Dinner Dash, meals that are eternal. Back to the case. Here's Jessalyn.
Now, the first thing you gotta understand about Mystic Bay is that it's a small town. I mean, real small. Itty bitty. So everyone knows everyone here.
You've got mail.
I went to school with Jared and Mary.
Come on,
alongside them here at the park.
Come on, let's go.
And
Come on, I need you right here.
Well, I can say this,
Crunch
right?
it
'Cause I
down.
know him.
Hey,
He's probably just about the worst
let's
mascot
work out.
we've
Come
ever
on.
had.
Then give me
The
3
only reason he
knees.
kept
Get
his
'em
job
up.
is because no one
3,
else wanted to wear the
2,
costume.
1. Switch it
He
up.
wanted to wear the
3.
costume.
Now go back to those crunches. Crunch it down. 4. Come on.
Really?
3. Let's go.
Really wanted to
2.
wear the
Come on.
costume.
3 knees. Count it down. 3.
You've got
2.
mail.
1. Switch it up.
You've got mail.
3, 2.
You've got
Corner
mail.
knee. So we're gonna kind of build that project as we go, all right? Let's go. Now crunch it down.
Manny the Manatee,
Keep going back to the
since
top.
dropping out of Mystic Bay
Adding
High
a
School
move as
in
we go. Out of here we go. 3
His
knees.
costume
Count it
consisted
down.
of a
3,
massive suit carved of fleece
1.
and foam,
Switch it up.
complete with
3.
flippers, a
What's the
floppy
move?
headpiece,
Corner knee.
and
Don't worry, you
Manny's
don't have to
signature
remember it.
orange
I
flip-flops.
normally call it out. I always call it out.
Costume weighed in
Corner
a
curl.
staggering
Is that leg curl?
140 pounds
Come on.
and was said to have reached internal
Let's go.
temperatures of up
Back
to
to those
100
crunches. Crunch
degrees.
it down.
310
4.
Kelvin in
Don't quit
the
on me.
searing
3.
Florida heat.
Don't stop on me. 2.
Past Manny
Let's
the
go.
Manatees have
3
been reported
knees. Count
passing
it
out from the
down.
extreme
3,
temperature,
2,
including one man
1.
who in
There you go.
1973
3,
collapsed
2.
face
Corner
first into
curl.
a child's
And if
birthday
you get
cake,
some of the
and
movements messed
another
up,
who, in
so what?
1985,
Now we're
became
adding
punched
your
in the
side
suit
leg.
while conducting a water safety
Side
demonstration
leg.
at the park's
Side
youth
leg.
for
Side
years,
leg.
Wild
Now
Tide's
crunch
water
it
park
down.
officials could not
You've
find
got mail.
workers
Come on.
willing to
3.
put on the suit.
Come on. 2. Come on. 3 knees. Count it down. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. 3, 2. Corner knee. Hands up. Hey.
For the next
Come on, y'all. Let's work
I'll
out.
be guiding you towards
Corner curl.
Let's at affordable prices across the continent.
You've got
Come on, what you got
mail.
next?
To make a
Side
choice,
leg. Kick it out.
manatee
Boom.
hybrid he referred to as
Boom. Now L step. Step. 4. Step. Watch out. Come on, recover. L step again. Step. 4. Step. Come on. Back to the top. Punch it down. Knees up.
You've got mail.
Let's go, steppers. Let's go. Get the 3 knees and count them
You've
down.
got mail. You've got
3,
mail.
2,
Smell the
1.
soup
Switch
before
it
you
up.
saw it.
3,
I'd say it was
2.
closest to-
Corner knee.
If you ever have a Florida-style pizza, well,
Elbow to
you
knee.
take a handful of saltine
Elbow to
crackers
knee.
and sort of spread them out in a
Leg.
paper plate with spread cheese,
Curl.
turtle jerky,
Come on,
and a little bit of gas station pickle.
Come on,
and
I see you.
sprinkle in a boiled
I
peas.
hear you.
Just leave it out for
Side
a little bitty
legs.
bit, let the sunshine do its magic, and voila, you got yourself a
Work
meal.
out.
Now,
Come on,
it's
y'all.
delicious,
L step.
but you're only smelling it for
Step.
about a
One
mile,
more.
2 miles out if the
Let's
wind
go.
gets just right.
Step. Floor now. Knee straddle. Corner knee straddle.
Manny the Manatee.
Turn.
Alright, Chad, let's take a look at this
Corner
video.
knee straddle.
Let's
Let's do it
watch
again.
it.
Knee straddle.
Or
Knee
rotten
straddle.
broccoli.
Hey, come on,
Despite
let's
the
go.
suit's numerous
Come on.
downsides,
Now
there was one
crunch it
person
down. Now,
even willing to
if you're
dominate
breathing
the
heavy,
park.
if you're
Wow,
sweating,
how are they even?
you are good to go.
He
Okay?
strayed
But
from the
control
light
your
of the
breathing.
Lord. I can tell you
Control
that
your
much.
Like a world
Let's go.
Tampering with the divine
Couple more
design.
punches.
You've got mail.
Accreditation.
Sound effects.
He was
2. Let's go. 3 knees.
That's insane!
3,
At the
2.
That's insane!
By the way.
small
3,
peach-colored
2,
structure
3
across
knees
from
again.
former Sears Road
3,
Speed Halloween.
2,
Okay,
1.
close.
Hey, come on. Now corner knee. 8,
Funny animals. Or animals with
7.
like
Come on. You 6. Come with me. 5, count with me. 4, come on. 3, come on. 2, punch it down. Good job.
Why is your head so blocked?
Come on, bring it to the knee.
It's not block shape.
6 more.
Boss, I'm looking out for dead.
5, come on. 4, come on.
That's the
3, 2 more. 2, 3 knees. Get him up. Let's go. 3,
like a siren,
2,
like a mermaid.
1, switch it up.
They think sailors
3,
invented mermaids
2,
because
corner
they
knee.
twos out in the water and fell in love with the transition of
I asked Jared whether his appreciation for Slovenians extended to Europe.
You've got mail.
4, come on. 3, come on. 2, don't leave me hanging. Corner curl. 8,
She was pretty sure.
7, come on.
Fish hair, cross-eyed.
6, I got
She
you.
was a friend to me.
5, 4 more.
After
Come
all,
on.
she was the one standing out of that
Last
pool.
2. What we got next?
To which Jared is
Side
referring
leg.
occurred in June of
8,
2001 and has since
7, get
become
'em
a
up.
local legend
5,
around
come
the
on.
microscopic
Come on.
Exhibit Bay.
4,
Jared Holt, then 19,
3,
had gone on break.
2,
Like many
Hey,
wild-tide
L
water
step.
park workers,
Step.
fighting the
4,
miasmic heat of
step.
June
Watch out.
afternoon with can
Step.
after can
Now
of
come on,
fluorescent
step.
yellow
Let's go.
alcoholic energy drinks.
Step.
He
4,
suffered a
step. Look at that sweat.
judgment.
Woo!
Against park
Come on,
police,
knee
he
strap.
stripped off his heavy mascot
strap.
suit and,
Come on, let's
accompanied
work
by
out.
several other intoxicated park
Come on, y'all.
employees,
Knee
moved
strap.
into the invite.
What the? What? Wait, what? What? No. It restarted me. No. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next game. Hey bro, where's the Neal.Fun logo? Neal.Fun logo gonna pop up. Okay. Ooh, right there. Bro. Gotta go back to Neal.Fun. Bro, get off. Neal.Fun, Neal.Fun, Neal. Okay. So we're at the main menu. I think this is my favorite game by Neal, but I also want to put Asteroid Launcher. But I've already played that, so I'm going to play Ambient Chaos. Oh my. Wait, I folded it to the maximum limit already. Only 42 volts. I'm gonna play Let's Settle This. What even on its GIF? GIF. Star Trek. No! Yeah. Marvel. Yeah. PlayStation. No. Yes. I know. I knew it. Edge. Sock, shoe, shock. Sock, shoe, sock, or shoe. Sock, shoe, or sock, shoe, shoe. Yeah. Android. Dude. Let's go. I'm gonna play Earth reviews now. Turns out Earth is just a simulation. Luckily, the creators are looking for feedback. Skin, drive-thrus. There's a glitch where if you get an itchy effect on part of it and try to use the scratch feature to get rid of it, nothing happens or it moves to another spot. That's true. But what does it not do? It does not prevent those red things on my skin. What are they again? Blisties. Oh. Blisters, bro. It's blisters. Pooping. I love pooping. 5 stars. Very satisfying when it is perfect, but you can remove the bugs where it is too hard to get out and too wet and comes out thinking it's a fart. I'm gonna write a review. Pooping is a necessity for all as we all eat food. But smell and the visuals of the very needed bowel movement is too much for me to handle. Plus, the fact that I have to clean it up myself and experience others in my home smells of their bowel movement makes me wish nothing more but fart of fresh air and clean clothes. Okay, being able to recycle food and eat it again is awesome, but your character always gets nausea debuffed, which is weird. Devs, please fix. It's a nice escape from everything. I just wish it wasn't as much of a hassle to clean up afterwards. I'm doing something and this is an interruption. I think pooping is a way of relief for those globally, and I think people should make more movies on this topic. You know when you're pooping, you get stuck, but between the cheeks, and when you wipe, it takes 1,000 wipes. Pretty good. My character has the trail oral fixation and eats inedibles a lot, so pooping is a good mechanic to counteract this. However, I've had to deal with the hemorrhoids glitch a lot. Anyone else? The food has to go somewhere, right? However, there is a bug where it's really hard to get out. You can buy +10 laxatives, but only when you level up to the retirement level. Terrifying. I've never touched those toilets. I'll never touch those toilets ever again. I still use level 1 diapers if you're wondering. Here, there's a bug where no matter how much I wipe, it's always itchy. Please patch this. It's okay. A few bugs, but the worst is whenever the turd water splashes back up. You can poop rainbows if you eat crayons. Poop hacks. This is a great way to let your character stop feeling anxious about farting. Although, I did find a glitch where my character ate taco and never left the bathroom again. Oh no. Feeling of finally releasing your past meals is great. However, if you are sick or constipated, it doesn't feel too great, except for, again, when you finally feel that log come out. The feeling of pooping is incredible, but the way to get this sweet relief and up your happiness and relaxed stats lowers your health. Let's review yawning. Deaf type NPCs start screaming whenever I do this, but it helps to identify if a creep type NPC is staring at me. No. Crying. Let's do crying. What is it? It's nice, but please fix the bug where when the player is sad, another player comes and asks, "Are you okay?" It makes the emote go crazy and the player gets embarrassed. Useful to lower stress stat, but please adjust the reactions of others. I get tired of my dad NPC yelling at me when I use this emote. Video games. The good type of time wasting. Wishing the old characters were more accepting and could learn more of the skill tree though. They're confusing to use. I use the keyboard and use Control-Shift, but it doesn't seem to work. I think it might be a glitch, but also I get hacked. I'm confused. What does that mean? Who knew you could play a game in a game? Also, they do agree. Okay. Okay. Also, did you know that Neal actually follows your cursor around with his eyes and he can do this? It's actually really cool. Let's do universe forecast. Halley's Comet will return again. In 2178, Pluto will complete its first orbit since discovery. After traveling billions of kilometers, Voyager 1 will finally reach the Oort cloud. In 50,000 years, the star VY Canis Majoris will explode in a supernova. In 75,000 years, a new Hawaiian island will surface. Okay, this is boring. But it's cool, but like... First released in 2009, Minecraft is still one of the best-selling video games. Dang. Oh my. No way, what did I just do? Congratulations to the winners. Oh, well, anyway, this is some of the products that have won capitalism. Congratulations to the winners. Wait, what's that? Oh no, Jeff Bezos! 222 Amazon packages delivered per second. Share this page. Remember what screen recording I took? Oh. Okay. While we're waiting for that, maybe I'll share with the dead. Wait, what? What the? Okay, I'm gonna share it with Jeff Bezos. I'm gonna share the Morse code. Yeah. I'm gonna share with hieroglyphics. Never mind, I'm gonna share with Google Translate. No way. No, no, no. I'm going to share the link. Share with me. I'm going to share with the letter. I'm going to share with the printer. I'm going to share with Telegram. Let me do share. I'm gonna share with Wales. I'm gonna share with Art. want to share this with Santa. No, I want to share with. I'm gonna share with WhatsApp. I'm gonna share this with Tumblr. Let me go back. Let me play Absurd Charlie Poplin. Oh my. Yeah, that's easy. Oh my. I'm gonna prank him. Yeah. Boom, 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 around. Oh no, dude, construction here. Sorry, stuck on the net. Boom. And they're suffering. Easy. Let's go. No way. Search all the problems. Let's do the deep sea. Okay. Okay. A salmon, manatee, twilight zone. I see, great white. At 332 meters, this is the deepest any human has ever scuba dived. Set by Ahmed Kabir in 2014. Sea angels are majestic sea slugs that use wings to propel themselves. Mackerel. Goldfish. Well. Oh. The midnight zone. No sunlight is able to reach this deep. Many deep sea creatures cope by creating light themselves, also known as bioluminescence. Fish have a lot lower used to trap prey in the darkness. I want to learn about that vessel. The Titanic sank to its final resting place at a depth of 3,800 meters. Titanic wreckage. Sub-zero temperatures. Dumbo octopus. The abyssal zone. The temperature here is near freezing and very few animals can survive extreme temperature. Atolla jellyfish. Sea pig. Megamouth sharks, one of the largest growing shark species, with some reaching 7 meters long. Fangtooth. Tripod fish. Caridia. Faceless fish. Amphiphoda. This is the deepest point of the Manila Trench in the South China Sea. Brittle star. Abyssal spiderfish. Hadal zone. More people have been to the moon than the Hadal zone. Most of the Hadal zone takes place at deep sea trenches. Deep sea trenches formed by a process called subduction, where the Earth's tectonic plates meet and push together. The USS Johnston sank in World War II and is the deepest shipwreck ever found. The deep sea can be a lonely place. Life here is sparse. The extreme conditions make survival difficult, but still not impossible. Grenadier, chitin. So little is known about life in these deep environments. Almost every expedition uncovers something new. Comb jelly. Comb jellies have been found have been around for 500 million years. Despite looking like jellyfish, they are not closely related. This is the deepest point of the Java Trench in the Indian Ocean. Hadal snailfish. This is the lowest point of the Puerto Rico Trench. You have scrolled the height of Mount Everest. Many probes and submarines have been lost trying to reach the deepest parts of the ocean. On January 23, 1960, about 9 years before the moon landing, humans went where they never had before. Two men, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh, on board the submarine Trinity, slowly descended into the Mariana Trench. Their goal was to reach the Challenger Deep, the deepest point in the ocean. The submarine used a rebreather system that would later be used in spacecraft. There was barely enough space inside the pressure sphere for both of them. The immense pressure of the deep sea means any mistake would mean certain death. During the descent, one of the window panes cracked and shook the entire vessel. Nevertheless, they continued. Even at these unfathomable depths, Jax and Dawn could still see life out the window. Life can survive in unimaginable environments. Hadal amplified. They're still going. After 4 hours and 47 minutes of anxiety and claustrophobia, it succeeded and became the first humans to reach the deepest point in the ocean, the Challenger Deep. Let's see, how about we learn about rocks? What can I do? Baby map. Oh. Oh my. Oh. Oh, dang. India, the most babies born right now. Oh my God. No. sometimes. Work, school, 8 hours. Yeah. Probably about. Yeah, 9 hours. Okay. I'm done. That's what your day looks like. Okay, home, work, home, sleep. It's beautiful. Okay, maybe your actual day looks different than that. But can we take a moment to appreciate how amazing the schedule is? Imagine how productive you would be if that's what your day looked like. So what's wrong here? This is how much time you spend at work, school, and at home. But clearly your day isn't that, or you would probably be more productive. Take one last look at your perfect schedule. It's about to go through some changes. We need to make your schedule more accurate. First, we should factor in your morning routine. How long does it take you to get up, dressed, and ready in the morning? The least amount of time I can select is 30 minutes. I'm ready just up in the morning in 2 minutes, maximum. Here's your updated day. Morning, okay, morning, work, home, sleep. Okay, still not bad. You lost some productive time, but it could be worse. Let's add a few more things to your schedule. How much time do you spend eating lunch? About 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Also, you have to eat again later. How much time do you spend on eating dinner? 30 minutes. Time to commute to work / school. Yeah, about that. Morning, commute, work, lunch, home, dinner, sleep. See? So, we can see your schedule degraded a bit. You lost some productive time, your commute, and 45 minutes you consider work is really just you putting things in your mouth. We've been exploring the big chunks of your day until now. But there are many things that happen randomly throughout your day, also known as distractions.
Want a couple of chocolates?
Sure. So good, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one.
Okay, you got it.
How often do you check your phone? I don't have a phone, so I'm gonna select every hour. Every white strip is you checking your phone. Before adding this distraction, your schedule made up of 10 pieces, but now your schedule is cut into 18. Luckily, you can't check your phone while you sleep, or it would be even worse. Checking your phone is only one of the many possible distractions that happen throughout your day. There's some more common distractions. Checking your email, eating snacks, coworker asking questions, getting marketing calls, going into YouTube spirals, getting attacked by your pet, pacing for literally no reason, and having an existential crisis. Distractions by themselves already segment the day, but what happens after the distraction is even worse. When you go from one task to another, you don't instantly start performing that new task at a high level. Your brain needs time to become familiar with a new task. To make your schedule more accurate, you need to add the amount of time it makes you to the task. 2 minutes. Okay. Now all the parts of your day where your brain is warming up and new tasks have also been cut out. Notice that this also includes distractions. So when you're doing a task and then get distracted, your brain has to warm up again. And if we go back to the same task. This is what makes distractions so costly. Each one forces your brain to warm up again. Given all these slices cut out of your day, here's how much work you're actually getting done. In reality, it might be worse. Countless distractions happen throughout your day. Each distraction takes you out of your flow And then your brain has to warm up again. We think of our days as big chunks of time, but really our days are made up of tiny pieces. And each time we switch tasks or get distracted, we lose another tiny piece. Slowly these pieces add up until we wonder where the day went. Do everything in your power to keep your day intact. Because once your day gets cut into tiny pieces, you're not in control anymore. You have 24 hours left today. Make the most of it. Wait, I never played a life checklist. Let's do that. Be born. Take first steps. Say first words right there. Learn to read. Make a friend. Let me see. I did ride a roller coaster. I did make a terrible mistake. Delilah, hello. Oh my. Let's do did we do progress? No, we didn't. What the? Ow. Did we do speed? Wait. 0 miles? Oh. It's crazy. I'm leaving. Where is... What have we not done? Who is alive? Huh. Oh, life stats.
Shirt looks really good on you. Did you hear me?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it does. That's true. I'm going all the way down. think I might, with the size of space. Astronaut. Hubble Space Telescope. Space Shuttle. Space Station. Saturn V. Okay. Bennu. So asteroid Deimos. Moon of Mars? There's a moon? Oh yeah, Mars. I thought it said moon of moon. 243 Ida asteroid. 4 Vesta asteroid. Ceres dwarf planet. Make. Dwarf planet. Pluto dwarf planet. Europa moon of Jupiter. Moon of Earth. Io moon of Jupiter. Mercury rock planet. Titan moon of Saturn. Mars rocky planet. Sirius B white dwarf star. Venus rocky planet. Earth rocky planet. Kepler 22b Earth-like exoplanet. Exoplanet? What's an exoplanet? Neptune, ice giant. Uranus, ice giant. Saturn, gas giant. Jupiter, gas giant. Sun, yellow dwarf star. Sirius A, main sequence star. Pollux, red giant star. Sagittarius A, supermassive black hole. That's a black hole? Arcturus, red giant star. Aldebaran, red giant star. Regio, blue supergiant star. Pistol star, blue hypergiant star. Betelgeuse, red supergiant star. UI Scudi, M87 black hole, supermassive black hole, supermassive black hole, supermassive black hole. Cat's Eye Nebula, planetary nebula. Bernard 68 dark nebula. Well, that was fun, guys. I think we played basically every game on Neal.Fun. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one.